Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do One Piece Chapter 689 review. Now, understand this. If I had done this week's chapter review yesterday, then the rating would have been okay. However, this week's rating for One Piece Chapter 689 will be a good. And the reason why is because in the initial scan that came out yesterday, they missed a very important page. Now, granted, they did fix this later on during the day and at night. They fixed that. In fact, they fixed it this morning. They fixed that. However, it doesn't change the fact that the people who reviewed the initial scan of this week's chapter of One Piece missed a very important page about Smile, the artificial produced devil fruit that is based on the Zoan category. Okay? And apparently, dudes in the new world are rocking this shit hardcore. So, for the people who review the early scans, well, now you know that in order to have better quality reviews, you must first have a better quality scan to review from. And the better quality scans usually come out later than the shitty scans. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. Which is why 99% of my reviews when it comes to Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, they must come from Manga Stream. Because Manga Stream, in comparison to the other scan sites, have much better translations. Much. Now, granted, it's always better to read the actual original shit. But still, what I'm saying, well, not the, like translated via volumes, because the volumes, their translations are really fucking accurate. But still, you get my gist here, right? If you're a reviewer like me, then I would highly recommend that you review from scan sites that produce high quality translations and they don't miss fucking pages. Alright? Now you know. Now you know why the King of Lightning only reviews from Manga Stream. Alright? Yeah, shout out to Manga Stream. Shout out to Manga Stream. Fuck it, why not? Why not? Now you know what's up, okay? So, again, a good quality review comes from a good scan to review from. That simple. That simple. So, that being said, alright? Now, this week's chapter One Piece rating overall again is good. First of all, Monkey D Luffy is, yeah. I mean, like, when he goes into badass mode, he's truly badass. Like, he is truly badass. Caesar Clown is just saying all this fucking shit. He's just saying all this garbage. And Monkey, this punch was nasty, okay? The last scene of the actual chapter. Because, and look at this very closely, alright? He punched him in the face, okay? And his fist imprint is now in his face. But his neck cocked back so hard, so hard, that there's actually like a rip and tear underneath his chin. And it's bleeding. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, damn. Monkey D. Like, this punch right here is over the punch that Luffy gave Bellamy. Or Luffy gave that 110 Rubito. Because it's just like, damn. It's like, damn, bro. Damn. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that Caesar Clown's actually, knocked out, because he is fairly strong in comparison to Bellamy and that 110 Rubito. But I'm just saying, like this punch was nasty, so it was nasty. Like this motherfucker cocked back so hard, so goddamn hard, where his bottom chin ripped. It was like right here, man. Oh, that's crazy. That's a nasty punch, man. From Monkey D Luffy, man. I love Luffy, so I really do, man. I really do. So that was number one. Number two, Brownbeard, nice try. But no. Nice try, bro. But I mean, it was bound to happen. It really was. Because Caesar Clown, because Brownbeard coming in there, trying to sway Caesar Clown's subordinates into believing that Caesar Clown is a fiend, that he treats his subordinates like they're, test subjects. Oh, wait, what was the exact one? Guinea pigs. Yeah, guinea pigs. But Caesar Clown He drugged him, man. This guy loves his drugs, man. I find it funny how in the last arc we had Horty Jones who was popping pills, and now we have this guy who is straight on drugs. Well, he utilizes chemicals. All right, let me put it like that. All right, so we go from pills to what is it? No, fuck it. Let me not deviate from that actual, because that's a whole new category of shit. But what I'm trying to say here is that whole entire scheme of narcotics, I like it. All right, I mean, like, these kids are on some shit. All right, narcotics, people, energy steroids. All right, pills and shit, candies, people, yeah. So basically, he drugs Brownbeard, and Brownbeard, after Caesar Clown is whispering in his voice, he's whispering to his ear how he left his subordinates out there outside where the Shinokuni is, still doing its thing. And at the same time, he tells him that the incident 4 years ago, Vegapunk didn't create that. It was Caesar Clown. And Brownbeard goes for that swing. Caesar Clown plays fucking pussy. He plays pussy. Like, oh my god, guys, please back me up. His soldiers fire bullets, man. And Brownbeard down for the count. And then people, we get into the meat, alright? Because after Monkey D, Luffy, capital L, after he comes in there, alright, with this, by the way, this elephant gun, it looks particularly big. Like, particularly big. He comes in there with a big-ass elephant gun. Of course, arm and hockeyed up. And what happens here is that he grazes Caesar Clown. Caesar Clown, he gets grazed, and he's, like, almost fucking done. He's almost fucking done. And what happens here is that Caesar Clown tells his subordinates to actually leave. And, because he's playing it like shit's gonna go down. And he tells his subordinates to, what was it? It was to link up the monitors or something and broadcast it worldwide. So I believe that the underground brokers who are watching Shinokuni, they're only watching the outside. But now they're gonna watch the inside. They're gonna watch the inside of this whole entire thing. And they're gonna see Luffy beat the shit out of Caesar Clown inside the laboratory. Which, yeah, that's great. But the main thing here was Caesar Clown talking smack to Luffy about how he's so backed up, how he has so many connections in the world. He has connections with Yokon, he has connections with Don Quixote, Don Flamingo. Which, by the way, people, apparently, because I got a PM, apparently, Don Quixote, Don Flamingo, in the movie film Z, he was the one who took out Z's crew. Took out his took out his crew, or his soldiers, and he cut off his arm. Apparently that was Flamingo. I'm not too sure if that's correct or not. Notify me, tell me if it's actually true or not, if you know. But apparently Flamingo, he may in fact be Admiral level, which is kind of like, he may be stronger than Mihawk. Let me put it like that. Let me put it like that. Because I don't see Mihawk being stronger than Kizaru, Akin, or Aokiji. I just don't. He could be, but I don't see it. If you want to know, my top 3 strongest Chichibukai in order are, well, now it's Flamingo, Kuma, and Mihawk. Yeah, Kuma I think is stronger than Mihawk, but only when he was in non-robotic form. Because when he was in non-robotic form, he could move at speeds near light and reflect everything. And people want to say, well, Zoro cut him in the shoulder because he was grabbing Luffy. He was in mid-grab of Luffy. So I'm just saying. But whatever, I'm sorry, I deviated. But basically, Caesar Clown is saying how he's backed up and he has so many connections with all these people, and how you're a small fish in the new world, like you're nobody, and you're gonna be taken out right here now. And everyone in these and all these brokers are gonna see you be taken out. At the same time, he points out that Law is actually using you. Law is using you to get sad, and and the only reason why Law wants Luffy to capture Caesar Clown is because Caesar Clown is the only person who knows how to make sad. Alright? And at the same time, he explains how This factory is owned by Don Quixote Don Flamingo. And this factory produces an artificial devil fruit, which, by the way, this was the page that was skipped in the original scan. Don Quixote Don Flamingo owns this factory, and this factory produces an artificial devil fruit. Mass produces an artificial devil fruit, which is Zoan based. And apparently, a Yoko in the New World, and this page was actually shown in the original scan. A Yoko in the New World is utilizing the mass-produced devil fruits, the Zoan types, artificial ones, and he, because I don't think it's Big Man, I really don't. He has created an army of hundreds of devil fruit users. This may be Kaido. This is probably Kaido. It probably is Kaido. And the reason why I say Kaido is because, do you think that Blackbeard wants an army? Really? Blackbeard? No. I mean, Blackbeard is already going devil fruit hunting. So if he's going devil fruit hunting, then why would he need artificial Zoan devil fruits and have an army of these fuckers? Why would he need that? I don't think so. No. Because, I mean, again, Shanks, no. It's always going to be Shanks and his boys. It's Shanks and his boys. Big Man, I don't see it. I don't see it because, well, actually, hold on. Big Man, maybe because there's Peckham's, and Peckham's was like a lion turtle type thing, and that was very strange. I mean, it's not more so that him being a turtle was strange. It was more so him being initially a lion. So I don't know. In fact, can you eat an artificial Zoan devil fruit at the same time have your own original devil fruit? I don't know. Huh. Can you eat an artificial devil fruit at the same time have an original devil fruit? Huh. I don't know. It's very interesting because Peckham's he kind of actually represents what's going on here when it comes to the artificial Zoan devil fruit smile, because he's a lion and at the same time he's a turtle. Like, he can make a turtle shell, but he's a lion. So I think that, yeah, I actually believe that you can actually eat an artificial devil fruit at the same time have a original devil fruit in your body. I think so, yeah. I think it is possible. I really do. So, but either it's Big Man or it's Kaido, because Kaido is still unknown, and anything involving the Yoko could possibly point back to Kaido. I mean, an army of devil fruit users, Zoan class. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right. But at the end of the day, after all that shit, Monkey D Luffy punches the crap out of Caesar Clown. And Caesar Clown is off for the count. He is done. He is done. Well, not done, but I'm going to assume that he's knocked out. And Luffy's going to tie him up. And then he's going to grab him to the law. And then we may see the fight again between Smoker and Virgo, because that fight has been not shown for the longest. But then again, if Caesar Clown is still conscious, then we're going to see a pretty good one-on-one fight, because the last two ones between Luffy and Caesar Clown were kind of, cut off, or well, no, the first round, Caesar Clown won. The second time it was cut off, and now the third time we're going to see Luffy just, he's going to go blow for blow, man. What I want to see is a Red Hawk Gatling. I want to see that. I want to see that shit. I want to see Red Hawk Gatling. Yeah. That's what I want to see. So let me do a very quick chapter summary, all right? Now, this chapter basically starts off. And actually, the front cover page, we see Karibo. And he's on some random island with zebra mountains, all right? People, it's One Piece. I don't question this shit, all right? I don't question it. Zebra mountains, Metal trees, I don't know what's going on. New world, weird as shit. Weird as shit. But basically, the chapter starts off, and we're seeing Caesar Clown. Caesar Clown's watching a monitor, and in this monitor, he sees Brownbeard, and Brownbeard is talking directly to the subordinates, telling them, or trying to convince them that Caesar Clown is in fact an evil motherfucker, that he is using them as guinea pigs. But before he can actually utter the word guinea pigs, he gets drugged by Caesar Clown, because Caesar Clown and his boys, they came down, they confronted Brownbeard face to face. Caesar Clown actually drugged a Brownbeard, and then Brownbeard is now his words are slobbering. He can't say guinea pigs right. Caesar Clown whispers in his ear, that I was one who I left their subordinates out in the Shinokuni. At the same time, he tells them about how he was the one who created the explosion 4 years ago. Swings, gunshots, Brownbeard is fucking down on the ground, and then Caesar Clown is about to fish him off with an explosion. But then Monkey D Luffy comes in there with a big, huge elephant gun. All right, and then it grazes Caesar Clown. Luffy walks up, is right in front of Brownbeard, like on some G shit, man, on some G shit. And then Caesar Clown begins to talk about the luxuries of this island, how this island, because it doesn't exist, he can do whatever the fuck he wants to on this island. Whatever he wants to. He can experiment. Yeah, like, what was it? The exact words were, yeah, this place is the pinnacle for perverse science, forbidden taboo experiments, unlimited access to countless of bodies. I can do as I please with no repercussions. So clearly, he loves the fact that this island is quote-unquote off the grid. And then he talks about a few things. He first talks about how he is backed up by Virgo, and Virgo, like any incident that involves this island, Virgo will snuff it out and he will erase it from the marine history. That's number one. And number two is that he says that no one, that because this island is off the grid, no one is going to come and save you, and you're going to die right here and there. That's number two. Number three, he talks about Don Flamingo and how this island is owned by him, and how he creates this artificial devil fruit called Smile, which is an artificial Zoan type of devil fruit, which, by the way, is what this is what Momonosuke, this is what he ate. That's number three. Number four is that he talks about how a Yoko, which I'm assuming either Kaido or Big Man, a Yoko has been utilizing these artificial devil fruits in order to create an army of hundreds of ability users. Hundreds of ability users at their disposal. Alright, that's number four. And after the scene, what happens here, oh yeah, and number five is that Caesar Clown says that you can't fuck with me because I'm backed up by all these big names, and if you do, then you're gonna start you're gonna start conflict and war with all these people, like the Yoko and Flamingo and yada yada yada. And if you do that, then you're gonna definitely die. And that's number five of Caesar Clown's entire speech. And then at the end of the freaking goddamn chapter, Monkey D comes in there with the nastiest punch I've seen today. The nastiest punch I have seen today from Monkey D. Like, literally, like this panel. Like, from here to here, blood. From here to here, blood. Because he punched him in the face so hard, where his neck kind of like cocked back. Like, and like, it was just, oh, that's crazy, man. Monkey D! Hey! And then the last words he says were, Luffy says, and this actually shows you that Luffy is not that stupid. I mean, he's retarded, but he's not full-blown retard. Because he says right here, I've had guys like that in my crosshairs from the beginning. Luffy was already targeting motherfuckers like Kaido and Big Man and Don Flamingo. So, Monkey D, Luffy. Alright. So I'm done. King Lightning, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'm signing out. Peace! Have a nice day.